Ooh, in a minute, I'm Anita. Tarot reading from Archer to pump me up. Feeling kind of seven swordsy or really wishing I could bring out 10 of cups. Hi, Gemini. What's up? My Gemini, Mars, and Mercury placements are kicking in and reporting for duty. What up? It's me, Archer, and it is time to do your everything energy check. And you guys seem to like the spaghetti readings from last week. So we're going to keep it going this week. All right. Whatever comes out, single life, work life, love life, married life, relationship status, whatever comes out, I'll convey it across to you. And this is a current energy pull for the week ahead, pulling on the second week of November 2025. Happy 11/11 portal and happy Mercury retrograde. But it is a timeless message. So whenever it found its way into your algorithm and you clicked on it, decided to come and hang out with us for a little bit or a lot of it, is perfect timing as always. The timeless message is meant to find you when they find you. And I remembered just to bring hydration this week because I had to stop last week and go get a water. I'm like, I'm not doing that to Gemini again this week because I love reading for you. I don't ever have to rainbow unicorn it with you. You always you're like, Archer, give it to me straight. And that's why I love it. All right. So God, tap me in, tune me in to Gemini's energy. Please and thank you. And give me everything you got for Gemini. Your reading was interesting at the all signs last night. If you missed the all signs yesterday, check it out. Yours was interesting. But all right, let's go for this. All right, God, give me everything you got for Gemini. Let's do it. Here we go. All right, 2 shuffles. Ready? You're Gemini. You're totally ready. You were ready before I even hit the go live button. That's what I love about you. You ready, Maria? Let's do it. Ready, Nick? How's it going, man? What you up to? Hi, Jersey Jimmy. Janet, what up? How's it going, guys? All right, let's do it. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Nice. King of Cups. Look at you getting your self-care on. The King of Cups is the card that turns the cup of love inward, self-love. The Knight of Wands and the Devil comes out on this one. A green flag to running with the devil, to actually get away from the devil energy. It feels like 2025 has not exactly been a year to remember for you. It's like you're like, Archer, 1 star, would not recommend, not leaving a good Google review. Right? You're like, don't want to come back to this timeline, even if they ever do invent a time machine. I got you. All right, let's get some cards and see where it's going to go. All right. We have the 2 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. That's cool. On the Queen of Pentacles, I pulled stability. Not so much on the money home front first, but I'm seeing stability coming your way. About a little bit more of connecting to the earth and feeling more like you've got a direction and know a way to go. All right. Like the path being lined out ahead. All right. Ace of Swords, that is communication, Libra energy. The Empress, nice. Libra Taurus energy. The 4 of Wands, the twin flame shows up. Bum, bum, bum. But there are some rewards coming in for some of the seeds that you've been working so hard to plant. You are going to find some truths to get revealed with this Taurus energy that leads you towards some of your great rewards. Aries energy. All right. I like it. Some of you guys could be a Gemini Taurus cusper. Oh, Fool card. A beginning, a fresh start. Interesting. This allows you guys to elevate to a whole nother level with the Fool card and begin a new journey and take that risk and say that thing. So, I mean, it's like this has been a year of anxiety, it seems like, okay, especially where you have Aries in your charts. And like, maybe you never seem to be able to catch a break, Fool card. You do, you're like, Archer, I try, I take leaps, I take risks all the time. That's why I get so nervous, because 9.5.99999 times out of 10, it doesn't go well, right? And that would make anybody nervous about moving forward. When the 2 of Swords shows up and every time you try to take a risk, the 2 of Swords, God testing Abraham's faith, right? Why do you keep picking on Isaac? What did he do to you? He was cool. Anyways, it's like after summer vacation when Cain and Abel got back to school and they're like, well, how'd things go for you guys? I don't know. Anyways, 2 of Swords, test after test after test every time you take the risk. You're like, Archer, I decided for myself. I listen to tarot channels when they tell me to do it, and I still winds up 7 of Pentacles falling flat on its face. And that's why I get very nervous about proceeding, right? Every time something seems too good to be true, it always is. And I'm ready for that time that it seems too good to be true, and then it really is, right? That's why you keep getting to the point on the Queen of Pentacles that you're like, I'm just doing me. I'm going to focus on myself, because it's, you never get to catch this 2 of Swords break. And so there's not a lot of hope or faith left, Two of Swords, in the direction. Even when an astrologer and a tarot reader or anything says to you, don't worry, Gemini, it's going to be okay. You're like, I don't know if I can even trust the energy anymore. Can I even, Two of Swords, trust God at this point with everything I've been through? And it's at a point where like a lot of this, like just dealing with nonstop trauma and stress have built up a lot of pent up emotions inside that it's very hard to keep pent in, that want to always break through and escape out of you no matter how hard you try to keep it cool. And you wind up very anxious, dealing with anxiety, feelings of depression, because the stress becomes overwhelming and it just becomes a lot. You're like, I'm not like depressed, but just the stresses of the world get me there, right? And Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, gets to the point that you are living your life and doing you, but it would be kind of nice to like get to, even not so much about being single or being on your own for those of you that are. It's like just like the ability to just get out and enjoy the day. Some of you guys may even have little bits of like seasonal depression going on, especially if you're in parts of the world where now it's gotten cold all of a sudden and it's just, ugh, right? You know, and it's like, well, there you go. And it can set in that way. Then it'll start affecting your sleep patterns, your eating patterns. And before you know it, you're approaching a point of a burnout, right? The Four of Wands shows that what you've gone through on this one, though, with the world moving so fast around you, you just never get the chance to rest, because the fours are about re's in the tarot, like recharging, rewards, you know, and so on. So it's like at a point that it's like you're running around like the Tasmanian devil nonstop, just trying to make sure everyone and everything are handled, while not seeing very much on your side of the fence, right? Oh, thank you so much. Spinny hugs, Brianne. Thank you. Thank you. Every tarot reader likes hearing the confirmation, because sometimes when I'm reading this stuff, I'm like, oh my word, Archer, there's no way this is going to resonate to anybody. So thank you very much. All right, let's dig in and see what we got going on for some clarifiers, okay? Because then you like that Ace of Swords, Libra energy. It's like you've dealt with like someone that wanted to spread lies about you or like make you out to always be the problem or something. Then it's like you're experiencing a money block at work, because I looked at this again and I'm like, I pulled like, I mean, even in traditional original Rider-Waite and Tarot Marcel, even Tarot Chi, this was about like stability, right? And even in the money, it's like an experience, a money block. I'm seriously looking at it going, tell me something about money off of this, God. And it's like there's an energy block that comes in off of Two of Swords to the Queen of Pentacles, right? So there's a lot going on with work and love for you. So let's start with this row and see where it goes. All right. Hey, what up, Wendy? How you doing? What's up, girl? Jersey Jimmy. What's up, Hunter? How you guys? Hey, Rohama. What's up, Rohama? All right. First row of cards. Let's see what we got on this. Some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a Libra. There's some Libra vibes. Aries is here too, pretty strong. Taurus, Capricorn, and Pisces. Six of Wands. Money's going to start flowing. Four of Pentacles, the Chariot. Some of you guys may be wanting to work remote. Ace of Wands to the Five of Pentacles. Maybe there's been cutbacks or something at work, or hard to find work even at a point like this. Ace of Wands, though, tells me some of you guys are starting a new job that you really like, and it may be a lot to process too. Okay, so I want to see on the money side of things, because it seems like you're experiencing that block too. You know, I'm thinking some of you either recently left a current job and want to branch out on your own, or it's like maybe you're starting a new job and you've already got like some Four of Pentacles confusion about it. Or some of you guys might be like, this is like a pyramid scheme or something that's going on, right? That trying to find your way through it, and it feels like you're walking down a hallway of a bunch of doors, and one opens, one closes, one opens, one closes, this one opens, that one closes, and you're like, is this a setup or something? Right? Some of you guys could be like studying it or wanting to go back to school or in training or something, even using like YouTube or TikTok and like researching to learn about a job or find some inside tracks, you know. Someone either wants to work or does work in a team type environment, or some kind of a job that involves a lot of driving to places for work or something. And it's like, I do actually see that this is going to start to work out for you. Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys have even been looking for a job or feel like you haven't found one yet with that Five of Pentacles, maybe been out or on a furlough. Okay. Ace of Wands is something that reignites your like passion, okay, and gets you back into the direction on this. So what I'm seeing for is that it'll work out for you so long as you in this energy. It's like kind of like how my Aries father used to always say. He would, on this Ace of Wands, Aries energy, he would be like, okay, Archer, how do you eat an elephant? And I'd be like, I didn't want an elephant. I want pizza. No, I didn't. I wouldn't say it. He would, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. This allows you to like process and grow and learn into it. And you're going to find that a lot of the direction is a common sense type of a thing that you'll, as you get into it more, you're going to kind of be like, oh my God, this is so easy. How do people fail at this? Well, it's because common sense has become all too uncommon nowadays. But the fears you have of entering into this unknown zone in life is going to work out very successful long term. 6 of Wands. All right. That's Caitlin Petty showing up like with like to go to a gig in Nashville and there's a record producer sitting there with a contract. Right. Or like her Brian Epstein walks into the place she's performing at, just like how he walked into the Beatles and found them, right? This is something that pops in unexpected due to circumstances that it rolls through way easier. And you've even got this like, because yeah, some of you guys are like watching YouTube videos online about something or someone mentoring you about something, because you see how it says squad goals? I felt that energy of a team type of an environment for you. And then I even do see that someone comes in to help like someone in the industry or at work itself takes you under their wing as you get started in this endeavor, so to speak. And like they'll show you the ropes, the ins and outs, and the ways to help you like accelerate and become comfortable and confident while also starting to make some bank on this, right? Because it's a bit of a slow, overwhelming burn in the Ace of Wands, but it still works out in your favor. 6 of Wands. And notice how there's no 10 of Wands in the fact that like you're going to get burnt out trying to figure it out. It stops at 6 Wands. So it's cool. All right. Taurus and Leo energy, Cancer and Aries as well. Some of you guys may wind up in an industry working with a Cancer, a Taurus, a Leo, or an Aries. Okay. Some of you guys could be born on the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, or the 7th, the 1st, the 17th, the 15th, and the 16th comes out. But let's see what we've got going on, because this Chariot tells me you feel like the world is moving really fast. Vroom, foot on the gas. No, I'm going to crash. But I just might explode without you. That's Caitlin Petty's Carnival of Light. Sorry. But yeah, the world's moving really fast, right? Cancer, Leo energy, 10 of Cups. Let's talk about love. 2 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the 4 of Cups. Some of you guys might get a job at a gym or have somebody at a gym crushing on you or something, because see, Page of Pentacles, personal trainer. All right, but it is a message in the 2 of Swords that ties into this 2 of Swords. Repeating 2s might be something starting to sync up and you're seeing more of them. To be honest, I don't know what the signs mean. I got you. It's like, well, you're dealing and feeling like the Tasmanian devil, trying to make sure everyone and everything are handled. No one's out to get you. Everything is taken care of. People keep pulling on your energy, sending you in like multiple different directions, right? But in the 2 of Swords, though, it's like this can even cause internal conflicts, right? And the point, like, where you would just really like love a day off the grid to disappear, stay home, sleep in your PJs, and like just today I'm not doing anything. That song, right? And that's just a day to decompress, Libra energy, to clear the air, clear the mindset, rest your mind, rest your body in order to find some peace. Because the 2 of Swords, that's my card of hope and faith. And if you don't have hope and faith, it can leave you feeling unsure, unstable, nervous, anxious, depressed, right? Side effects on the 2 of Swords might include anxiety, depression, not feeling well, sleeping up, staying late at night, staring fans on, not being able to sleep, sleeping with all the lights, offer not valid in Alaska and Hawaii, right? It's that sort of thing with 10 of Cups. Some of you guys may even be getting a little more like holistic or looking for natural and herbal remedies for things, right? But the rest of your mind and body finds peace going forward through this whole retrograde. All right. As we come out of this retrograding energies, the losses and the stuff that you've experienced will begin to make sense and find clarity to help move you forward. Okay. And it'll get you to an energy and a point that you can clear your mind, get back to best, feeling rested and recharged and ready for a more optimistic future and ready for the Empress and the 4 of Wands to come in. Right. It's like God's like, Gemini, if we threw the abundance at you right away when you prayed for it, it'd be like an emotional water hose to the face, right? And so this is giving you a chance to rest down, study up, and then get ready, because foot on the gas, no, I'm gonna crash. Okay, I dig it. You're just at the threshold of a whole new chapter of your life beginning, and it's a life you've dreamt about. It's kind of cool. The Ten of Cups talks about the dreams of the subconscious, what your version of the white picket fence and the 2.5 car garage, etc., and so on is. Some of you guys may be into real estate or getting into it, but this is about the dreams that you're working to bring into the Ten of Pentacles reality. All right, it's incoming. Four of Cups, a lot of research on the Devil card with that Capricorn motivation to get you out of the Five of Cups depression, feeling rough and feeling the ick, and the Five of Swords to overcome all the gaslighting and find the justice you've sought. I even just said this with a day to yourself, living off the grid. I dig it. All right. Woo. You're doing good with your inner work. 8 of Cups. I like it. All right. Give me more in the second row now. Let me see what we got going on here. You're preparing for a way more optimistic chapter in your life to begin. All right. With the Ace of Wands, you definitely got somebody with their eyes on you. Totally. Okay. 3 of Cups, the Death card. For some of you guys, you are divorced, or this was a breakup that felt really close to it. Let me see. The Five of Swords is back, and the Justice is back. Oh my goodness, it's like I showed you a preview of what cards were coming. I just got chills. That was a 9-volt to the tongue. Shocking. The lies they spread about you and the mind games they played on you, the gaslighting, the breadcrumbing, back and forth, off and on. Then talking down about you to your family and your, like, man, everything you had going in your 10 of Cups life, they were belittling it, talking trash about your parents, about your job, about your life decisions, and doing everything they could to try to, like, verbally, 9 of Wands, keep you living on the edge, verbally beaten into submission, wearing a 3 of Cups mask, right? Look at the masks on these people. I would totally love to know what that dog knows. That dog probably got stories. Somebody here might have a dog or an ESA animal. But yeah, they had you constantly living on the edge, right? And it got to the point that they were like, actually, like, even they were always placing their attention on everyone and everything else around them. And like their life was just totally perfect when behind the scenes, their 9 of Wands crashing out. They're not doing nowhere as good as near as what they're posting online. That's for sure. 8 of Cups, they're crashing out. Pisces energy. Could be a Sag or a Pisces. You got some pretty strong mutable vibes here. That's you and Virgo and Pisces and Sagittarius. Strong Leo and Cancer. And for some reason, Cancer and Pisces are making the rounds this week. Aries, Taurus, and you all have really strong Cancer and Pisces. You got a lot of Aries energy too, though. Ace of Wands, 4 of Wands, Fool card. This person, I might blush, but there is somebody in your energetical sphere that totally wants to polish your diamond, Gemini. I cannot help it. I gotta say it. Not safe for workplace. Except for those of you, somebody works at a dispensary or something. Cool. Okay, anyways, down here. 3 of Cups. And the Empress. Some of you guys were married or wanted to be married to this person. And the Queen of Wands. That's my girl, Violet Jessup. This is something that wants to give it another try again. They have not given up on you, even with how bad they treated you. High Priestess. Oops, I just gave away their secret. It's not over yet. 9 of Cups. They do see you as a blessing that came into their life, right? And with the Page of Swords, look at that. I think for some of you guys, they've actually been to therapy. The Queen of Cups, they've discovered real love because it's coming in with the energy on the base cards. 2 of Swords, that leads into the Empress. Cancer, Libra energy, right? The secrets they hid from you behind the lies, though, are slowly getting revealed. You know, it's kind of like at the point here where, well, I mean, first of all, they're crashing out big time. And then it's because everyone else around them is totally getting tired of hearing them talk about you, even to people they took away from you. And then they're still talking to them about you. And the people around them are like, oh my God, why did you do what you did to Gemini if you can't shut up about Gemini? It's like they're Uga Chaka. They're totally hooked on a feeling, right? And I'm seeing something about an escape room off of this Chariot card. Maybe that's something you've been to recently or something that resonates. Maybe some of you guys are considering moving or wanting to move without going into like debt or something and getting stuck. Like, yeah, maybe like some of you guys might be nervous about life changes that are coming in with like the predictions of coming like when the next housing bubble bursts, 2028, by the way, or like, yeah, something about Project 2025 being right on track that ties into the future directions of your love life, which also may tie into why you've been having feelings of butterflies, like stomach aches or tension or nerves, that's kind of thing, right? Or somebody has a tattoo, a butterfly or a dragonfly. Something about the tattoos resonate. I dig ink. I was never brave enough to get any, but I think it's cool. Anyhow, give me some more on this Fool card, the direction that things are going to go. Because it's kind of like they're running out of people to talk to about you. I think they really messed with your self-confidence and your self-assurance a lot, right? Could have been an age difference, could have been a foolish type of an energy, right? 7 of Swords. On the Hierophant to the 3 of Pentacles, that leads into the Ace of Swords. This is another repeating energy too. And this card's come out for every sign so far, right? It's that hate text that ties into your vision boards and the stuff you wanted for your future that they tried to rob and take away from you. Some of you guys, they did take from you. I don't know if it was money or affection or time or all of the above. But on the Hierophant, you know what I'm thinking about it is that like whatever they did that shattered your nerves to this break point, in fact, for some of you, it may even have led to a bit of a nervous breakdown, right? Some of you guys may even have had to get therapy as a result of everything you went through on this Ace of Swords because their words cut. Libra energy, right? You know? Hey, Intuitive Harmonies. What up, what up? Spinny hugs. Actually, even for those of you this part resonates, Gemini, I want to give you a spinny hug for it. I want to grip you up and spin you around to your giggle and your hair starts blowing in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off because, like, this Ace of Swords, you saw the side of them that cuts. And things that are said can't be unsaid. You are totally owed some 4 of Wands rewards for what you've been through. Now I do see why the Empress comes out twice and the 4 of Wands is here. This is a big confirmation that you will receive rewards for what you've been through. While they're paying their karmic debt, I think that's why it took a minute for me to pull money energy off the Pentacles up here, right? As they work through their debt, then you start getting rewards on your end for it. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But it's kind of like, okay, yeah, okay. It looks like some of you guys get it in the form of money while you're currently dealing with like paying off some of their karmic debt. Or some of you guys are like in debt as a result of this relationship, right? And they booked. Some of you guys, they never even paid their half of the rent or whatever, right? And you want someone that contributes and is a part of something that goes forward long term. And this person kept you like stuck in a vibe. So basically what it is while they're paying off their karmic debt for what they did to you, which what that means from this Hierophant vibes, Taurus energy, is that they've like the thing on it is they have got to experience what they put you through in order to lead them into a dark night of the soul to respect your heart. And so it's like a dark night of the soul that reboots them and clears the slate, clears the cache. You know how like a computer lag thing happens, right? Oh, thanks, Laura. Like it's that. They had way too many tabs open in their brain, right? Too much traumas, too much past stuff, past persons, childhood problems that they wanted you to help for them, right? The Taurus energy off of this. Remember, the Hierophant was originally, back when your card, the Lovers, was called the Choice, this was called the High Priest. It was the divine counterpart to the High Priestess, right? It's so, I'm thinking on some of you guys, somebody got him a Bible and a cheeseburger, basically, right? It's so I see them actually reaching out and asking if you two can meet and have like a calm, honest conversation, being humbled in this Taurus energy. And then like the Choice, your major arcana in the tarot, the Choice will wind up being to yours if you choose to like accept the apology or closure or continuation. You know what I mean? Choice will wind up being up to you. That's why you got the major arcana of the Lover's card. Bible and a cheeseburger. Oh my goodness, Fairy Fortron, thank you. You are so generous. Oh my goodness. Spinny hugs, Fairy, for you. Thank you. Gemini, this reading is sponsored by Fairy Fortron. All right. I can't pronounce it, but she's awesome. I don't speak English well anyways. So she is the awesomest fairy in the world. It's cool. I know a lot of fairies. She's the best. Nothing like her. It's cool. Thank you, fairy. Hey, Leo, what up? Hi, Lexi. Thanks for sharing the live. You're awesomeness. All right, let me see the direction this goes here, because there's some of you guys, because you do have the choice in it being your major arcana. So maybe some of you are choosing to go in a different direction completely, or you're straight up in single Pringle status. I've always found that interesting because I've never once found single serving Pringles anywhere. Somebody's got a snack drawer at work. Nice. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. I was just saying that. Ace of Pentacles, new gig. I'm like, let's see what's up for new gig, single vibes. Because I think you're wanting to start something completely brand new. I think some of you guys are doing a whole life reinvention on the Empress. Like, I'm going new job, new person, new all the above, right? Man, that's a complete life reset. I like it. You're looking good. 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands with the Moon card. Sagittarius, Pisces. Oh, and the King of Wands comes in. Boss type, big energy on this one. Well, big divine energy. So the thing about this is like, it looks like, this is interesting. It looks like you have 3 potential suitors, right? Are you kind of like talking to 3 different people? Like through your phone or your DMs or your Snap or what? Because you got 3 good choices, Gemini. Like, you've got this one here, right? Ace of Pentacles, totally new, totally off the charts vibe. So there's like 3 potentials you're considering. There's the one, 8 of Pentacles. There's the one that you haven't spoke to in years, right? Like forever. That one you're messaging with, that like King of Pentacles. You're digging it. They seem mature. Could be an age difference, something like that. They might have money. See what's on the bottom of the card? There's sugar daddy, right? Or just a lot of love, but it's a Pentacles card, so take it how it resonates. But, and then like, so you've got then, so 1, 2, and then like you've got this one. Okay, so here's what we got going on. So the one you're messaging with that you're digging, but they're throwing a few red flags, okay? And then there's the one that you don't talk to often, but then when they respond, it makes you feel safe and comfortable and like protected, like a wish, right? Oh my. Okay. I see where we're going. If you're not speaking to these people yet single, keep a heads up on your inbox and your DMs, because this is a week ahead reading. So you're either already in this vibe or you're going to be in this vibe, and you're going to be coming back next week and be like, Archer, my inbox is blowing up. This is like freaky. Whoa. Right? So the ones that are going to come in, like we were talking about, is we've got like the one that you haven't spoke to in forever. Then the one that you're messaging with that you're kind of digging, maybe throwing a few red flags here or there because they haven't done a lot of the work yet, maybe still in a lower level vibration. Oh, that one probably is an X, right? Reaches out of the blue, out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, well, maybe they've changed. Maybe they've done some work, interact for, a little bit, and then like, there you go. Okay, right? But then you've got like that one that you don't talk to often, but when you do respond, it's like King of Pentacles. It makes you feel safe and comfortable. Virgo energy. Mature, balanced, bit of a history, comfortable. And it's like maybe also slightly a little Ace of Wands interested, because it really was guiding me down to that card there. Straight up. All right. This might be the diamond polisher. What? Huh? Who said that? I don't know. It's a family-friendly channel. Okay. Anyhow, so I do see 2 of these 3 options slowly fade off into the existence. One you cut out when they reach out. This is a Mercury retrograder right here. Hey, I know it's been a couple of years, Gemini, but what you up to? And were you dating Bobcat Goldthwait? Okay, so this past person had a weird voice. Anyways, and you're like, okay, well, let's see what's up with that. And then basically 5 or 6 text messages into it, you're like, I'm good, right? But then you got that other one that shows up, that fades off into the existence. That's just the straight up, like, maybe somebody you try new, that you have new history with, and you're just like, not feeling the vibes. I'm good, But then daddy's home on the King of Pentacles, and this is that one that like lets you be you, responds when they want. It's like in the age difference on the King of Pentacles that could be nice with this one. Maybe for some of you it's a distance, but I see it might be local. It is Pentacle energy, so it's on the ground, you know. But it does leave you at the point that like you'd really like it to work out with. I think something like this came out for Sagittarius last week because it's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, right? So bonus points if you win as like Little Red Riding Hood or Goldilocks and the Three Bears for Halloween or something, because it's like one's too hot, one's too cold, but then one's just right. And it lets you go forward. All right. So some of you guys, there actually are about 11% of you guys already that is going through this right now and is like, Archer's got my phone tapped. I don't. It's part of what I do. But for those of you that don't, get ready for this week. Even this upcoming weekend, your phone might get really wild while you're holding out for like Mr. or Mrs. Right. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles with the Moon card, and the King of Wands. It's wild. So you may even actually wind up with 1 or 2 date nights as a result of this. So like relax, breathe, and every little thing will be okay. This is interesting. I love it for you. It's just getting started to get good. I dig it. Gemini, claim this thing down in the comments. All right. Keep an eye on your social media because some of the posts will help guide you too, I'm being told. I dig that too. All right. Leave a comment down below and claim this. I love how you guys interact with each other like a family down there in the comment section. It's like a Facebook or an Instagram. Interact, reply with each other. And as soon as I get a chance to get to it, I stay busy, but I will. All right. And hype and like the reading. Consider subscribing. We are working to get up to 100,000 subscribers here by Christmas so that we are all a family. And if we can pull that off, I'll wrap off the plaque when it shows up and we'll open it together and then do super chats with no super chats required. Jerry Lewis telethon style. We'll just keep reading free questions, rapid fire until I can't talk no more. All right. We'll have a fun time with it too. And remember too, that me and Frankie over at Frankie's Tarot, you can find her here on YouTube, 2 words, easy to remember. We are doing her birthday collab coming up this Sunday, the 16th at 11 a.m. Eastern. So make sure you're subscribed to both of us and hang out and be a part of the fams and come hang with us. All right. And remember too, that this will resonate to any placement of Gemini in your chart because you are not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all parts of your charts are what makes you the awesomeness that you are that just made you total chunky, awesome applesauce. All right. That's the reason you're the fixed air sign because you're mutable and you just go with it. I love it. All right. So Gemini, thank you so much for being here. Check out the all signs and everything else in the playlist that the channel has to offer. Page of Swords around as much as you like. And until next time, I love you and I'll see you then. Peace and love. I just winked at you, Gemini, and I clicked you. Tell me how that resonates. Peace and love.